What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Ars. Let's get productive. So I took a little bit of a hiatus. I think it was about 2 weeks. I went on vacation with my family, did a little bit of camping, did a little bit of traveling, but it's good to be back in front of the camera with you guys, talking about music, talking about products, VSTs, plugins, all of the dope things that I love to talk about, and I love kicking it with you guys. So it feels good to be back here with y'all. But we're back talking about a really dope expansion. Today is about expansions. So a few weeks ago, I did a review for a company called Digital Pro Sounds. I reviewed one of their plugins called Abstract Vox, and I really dug this plugin. It was a VST focused solely on vocals. So it was kind of like a vocal rompler. It had a whole bunch of different vocal samples. But the thing that really made it stand out for me was the fact that it wasn't just a bunch of oohs and ahs and heys and all of that stuff that you get when you get vocal samples. All of that dope stuff that's cool to chop up and throw in your beats here and there. But the thing that made this really cool is I feel like the company took that idea and went to the next level with it. So they really added a lot of effects to the vocal samples, a lot of texture, digital grain, and all of these different kind of things that made the vocal samples sound like what you would want a vocal sample to sound like after it's mixed and, you know, been through the process of expanding it with reverb and all these different kind of things. They already did it for you. So it was easy to use these vocal samples and create really dope beats because you could kind of hear where it could fit in a track. You know, you didn't have to do anything to it before you could hear how cool they sound. You know what I'm saying? But another really cool thing that made it stand out was the fact that it was free. So I was already really excited about this VST, but now they've issued a brand new expansion pack for it, which is really what I was waiting for to begin with. So we're going to go through the expansions and we're going to check everything out. But before we do all of that, if you haven't already downloaded Abstract Vox, it's definitely something you need to check out. You could go to Digital Pro Sounds and download it. It's a free VST. Or you can go right down to the description. I'll leave the link down below in the description and you can just check this thing out. Obviously, you're not going to be able to experience the expansion pack without the VST. So take a second and go do that and come right back and we will check out these expansions together. If you already have it, here we go. Let's get right into it. So Abstract Vox, I'm going to upload it. I'm using Logic. This is what it looks like. Like I said before, I did a review on Abstract Vox, so if you're not familiar with it, you can check that review out. I'll leave the link down in the description below so you can check out the review as well. And I go in that review, I go in depth about the whole GUI, about the settings, and all of the different presets that it comes with. But for right now, we're just gonna go through the new expansion, the XP1. So originally when you download Abstract Vox, like I said before, it's a free VST, and one of the things that blew my mind originally was the fact that this free VST comes with 61 different vocal presets. None of them are cheesy, none of them are gimmicky, you know, they're all sounds. Every preset you go through are sounds that sound like they are ready, that they're ready to be on a track, they're ready to be on the radio. This expansion comes with 70 sounds. So you get the free VST with 61 sounds, and then you can get the expansion and add an additional 70 sounds to it. So we're going to go through each sound and the expansion and see what's going on here. Kind of excited. I haven't heard any of these yet. Like I said, I was on vacation, so I haven't heard anything. I'm just hyped to check these out. So let's see what's going on here. So this first preset, all Vox. Oh, okay. So this first, I'm assuming this first preset is a combination of all of the presets broken up into individual keys. So that's pretty dope. So you can kind of go through all of them. And as you can hear, just like I said before, nothing has changed. These guys come up with amazing textures for these different vocal samples. They're not just typical oohs and ahs. They're creative, they're different, and there's stuff that could stand alone in a track. I mean, some of these... Some of these sounds sound a lot like they could stand out as the main melody in a track. Originally, when I downloaded the VST for the first time, I felt like a lot of the sounds would sound good as kind of like seasoning for your track. It's like vocals that would play well in the background. But as I'm playing some of these keys, like that right there, I feel like the difference in this expansion pack is that these sounds work. They seem to work well as main melodies. When you get the Abstract Vox, the original presets, they have a lot more texture. They're a lot more textured. There's a lot more reverb. There's a lot more distortion in a lot of them. And these sound a little bit clearer, which means they'll cut through the track a little bit better, which enables them to be able to be the main melody in a song. I like this one a lot. Oh, by the way, we're just on the first preset. We haven't even gone to the second preset yet. So, those are some of the sounds from the first preset. All right, that's one. This is Vox 2. And as always, down here at the bottom. So like this sound, I feel like it could be even better with a little bit of reverb. And they supply that for you. So down here at the bottom, you have attack, release, reverb, and volume. I'm going to just crank the reverb a little bit. Give it a little more atmosphere. I like this one. Alright, do that. Okay, cool. Vox 7, this is Vox 8 here. So one of the things that you should also do is make sure that you go down through all of the octaves on your keyboard. A lot of these sounds may not sound good to you at a certain pitch, and then you go down a few octaves and it turns into a completely different sound, because the not only does the octave change, but the speed of the sample changes as well, so it gives you a different feeling. And this is a perfect example of that. Like, I probably wouldn't use this sound, or this sound doesn't really pop to me. I wouldn't say I wouldn't use it, because you never know what you would use. Like, there might be a beat where this would sound fine, but initially this sound doesn't pop to me at this key. But when you go down a few octaves, how this sounds. That sounds dope. So, you know, just play with the octaves. Don't just, you know, get complacent and stay in one pitch and one key. Go through all of the keys on the board and see what you can come up with. So I'm gonna actually work on a beat real quick with this first melody that I put together. Let's get that going. Let's paste that. Just so we can get an idea of what a beat could sound like using some of these samples. So let's do that. Let's see. So what we'll do is we have a main beat there. What I'll usually do is I will delete that and create a little intro for it. So put the main beat right here. It only needs to be like 1 bar. So we'll do a little loop of, how about we'll just do a little loop of the sample. Little loop of the sample. This last melody I just added down a little bit because I have something else in there. Let me put a little bit of echo on there. Some basic delay. Do a little basic echo. Again. So we have the main melody, we have a hook section. So yeah. Oh, let's listen back. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that is the Abstract Vox expansion being put to use. 70 new presets on top of the 60 that it already comes with. A free dope VST. I really gotta say that this is definitely one of the gems of 2020. You're not gonna find a better deal than free 99, and for something with so much quality for free 99, and then to come out with some really dope expansions, I'm really looking forward to what they come out with next. So I definitely approve of all of the dope new sounds that Digital Pro Sounds put together, and this is a really dope expansion. Be sure to check down at the description in the bottom, and check out the Abstract Vox, check out the expansions, and let me know what you think. And also, please, my email is arsineymusic@gmail.com, ARSINEY music@gmail.com. Please send me emails of links to your beats. If you have a YouTube channel, I'd love to hear your beats and love to hear what you guys come up with some of these VSTs that I review on my channel. It's really dope to build with a community and really hear what you guys are coming up with and what you guys are feeling. And I really just I thank you and appreciate you guys for stopping in, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.